Guys, I don't know if this is just a female thing, so I ask you, dudes, do you ever feel like you're literally doing all these things at once but still falling behind? Like you're running on the hamster wheel of life and you're like, I'm just dropping all the balls here.
I mean, look, when you're used to dropping the balls like us, you know what I mean?
Look, I'm a perfectionist.
I'll just throw more in there.
Through lots of therapy. And if you listen to the show, hey guys, therapy's great. You don't need to have clinical depression or anxiety. I mean, Nath, you don't have anything.
No, I've got a good attitude and a smile.
We haven't tested you.
Yeah, no, I've definitely got something.
But you've started seeing a psychologist and you love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%. Because, I think what you're talking about, Em, really builds, particularly for someone like me who tries to do a million things, or not tries to, does do a million things constantly, and is constantly thinking, what's the next thing? How can we do this? How can we make this bigger? How can we bring people in, particularly for the show and outside of it? That breeds so much anxiety with everything that I do. And it's hard to keep a lid on that all the time, particularly as our show gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I'm also in therapy, just so everyone knows.
And it's great.
But it is. It's great. I love it. A new article out this week is arguing that millennial mums, so this particular generation of parents.
So you.
Me, we don't have it all in inverted commas.
Okay.
We just do it all.
Yeah.
This isn't a whinge piece. This is just like bringing to light what millennial mums go through. And she's like, when I'm working on a Zoom call, I'm also watching my baby on the monitor who just happened to like poop his nappy, awake from a nap, and she's got to deal with that. And she was saying like after her son was born, she had exactly what she thought she wanted, because many of us kind of dream about what our lives will look like. She had, she had a great partner, she had a flexible job, remote work, more time with her baby, but it came at a cost of complete and utter burnout. Complete and utter burnout. And it's such a hard feeling to grapple with, to go, I have everything that I want, but why do I feel like I'm struggling with all of it? There is a thing called millennial mum midlife crisis. So it's this entire generation of women juggling full-time work, full-time parenting, rising childcare costs, aging parents, and no time to breathe just for a second. Anytime that, like, this is a conversation I have with my girlfriends all the time, and normally ends in tears, because we're trying so damn hard at everything, but it feels like we're not really nailing any of it because we're trying so hard. And I just want to say, for all the mums listening, you are trying your best, and that is enough. And I don't want to start crying about it because it is very emotional, but we have to start talking to ourselves like we would talk to our bestie. Like if your best girlfriend came to you and said, hey babe, I'm struggling, I don't know what to do, talk to yourself like that. Let's be kinder to each other and to ourselves especially, because there's so much pressure that we put on ourselves every day to be perfect.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, Carly from Campbelltown wants to get involved here. Hello, Carly. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how you going?
Good. You're a single mum, Carly?
Yes, I am.
And is what Em's saying is hitting home for you, I'm assuming?
Oh, it's hitting hard.
Yeah.
What's your experience like, Carly?
Well, I do everything. I don't get a weekend off or a day off. And it's nonstop. But I think looking at it, I was speaking to my boss about this yesterday. 30 years ago, mums didn't have this.
No.
It was traditional vows. It was traditional families. You didn't have time. Well, there was no social media as well. I think that's another big part of it, with all these mothers showing, their great lunch boxes. And
oh my God, lunch boxes.
Carly, how many kids do you have?
I have three.
So 3 kids, single mum, working full time. What do you do? Like, how do you get through this? I mean, Em, as you said, different people have different experiences. You like to talk to your friends. You like to, read these articles, express yourself on the air. Carly, what is your mechanism to help you get through this stuff?
I don't have time to have a mechanism. I don't. By the time I work and take them to school and pick them up from school and take them to their after-school activities, cook dinner, bath them, you're on repeat. It's Groundhog Day.
Yeah. And it's just, you don't have any time to even bond with your children because you are working doubly as hard.
But also, I would imagine, Carly, the thing that's suffering the most, or the thing that is sacrificed, is yourself. Like, when are you? And by the way, this is a rhetorical question, but when are you taking care of yourself? When are you having a bit of me time? When are you going to the gym? When
Getting
are you
some
relaxing?
fresh air.
Yeah, like
when I sleep.
Yeah.
Like, it's you who suffers, and then when you're not in the best version of yourself, then all those other things fail, right? Then it's harder to perform at work. It's harder to turn up for your children, but then you can't do it because you don't have the time. Yeah.
It's really fight or flight. There's no other thing but that. And you look at them and go, well, they need this and they need me to kind of man up. There's no other way to say it.
Yeah.
To your
You
point,
just
though, Em,
get
like,
it done.
there is, what you're saying, Carly, is, but there is no that solution as well. And it
There
comes back
isn't.
to then, like, it doesn't, and I get it when you're so hard on yourself, I get it, but you just can't be. Like, you've got to give yourself,
Yeah.
forgive yourself.
But
Like, go,
we've
hey,
had-
I'm doing the best I can.
And
I
we
feel like if you would watch a movie or a TV series about everything that you do as a parent, everything that you achieve in one day, you'd be like, what a freaking superwoman.
It is, it
But when
is.
you're going through it, and everyone's got different, varying levels of stuff in their life that they're dealing with, right? But if you saw yourself in a movie, you would love her. Like, why is it so hard for us to do that while we're
Because
going
you're
through
in
it?
that, like, you're so close to the picture that you can't, to your point, you can't stand back and look at the whole
Yeah,
thing. And,
yeah.
and Em, you and I have talking about this in that you give advice to other people very easily, but we don't take it ourselves. And to your point, you've got to talk to yourself like you talk to your bestie or your friend and go, hey, you're doing so well. Look at all these things.
Yeah.
You're a great mum. You're a great friend. You're a great colleague.
Hey, Beck from Currans Hill, you want to get involved. You're a millennial mum too, Beck.
I am, and I have to say I was almost in tears listening to Em, so thank you for sharing, and I guess you're, being very real about your emotions too. I think we are kind of lucky as in some ways as a generation, because I think the reason we'll survive better than our mums did when they were going through what we are now, because we're also perimenopausal or menopausal, depending on where you are. That we have each other, and I think it's the difference between us and that generation of women that is the thing that's actually going to help us see us through. But the juggle is real. Like, we've been told we can have it all. We can break through the glass ceilings and do things at work, but we also are supposed to be these incredible mums and friends and daughters and
partners.
partners and all the
When
rest
do we
of
have
it.
time for our relationships?
No,
Jeez.
absolutely. No, but Beck,
I miss them.
yeah, well, Beck, Carly, you guys you're phenomenal people. I mean, us two idiots, we sit here and we have no idea how you get through the stuff that you do each and every day. You have two beautiful boys at home, two ugly ones here. You have to deal with them both. As Jim said, try and take that moment to have a look at all the stuff that you achieve, because it is incredible and you deserve to be celebrated, because you are unbelievable people, unbelievable parents, and Em, you're an unbelievable broadcaster.
Thank you. Go, mums. You're
Go,
doing
Mum.
a great job and you are enough.